The market is, first of all, will be the spinal cord injury. And from the spinal cord injury, this will be an example for, again, for regeneration of neurons for other indications, for example, traumatic brain injuries, stroke, other indications that require regeneration of neurons. I think in those indications, NurExone can be a very key feature, key players in the international arena. Spinal cord injury, a specific acute spinal cord injury, is a relatively small market of around $2 billion. If you're taking traumatic brain injury, you can multiply it by 10. In addition to that, if you are talking about the exosomes as a market and to give a service or to produce exosomes for other indication, this is a market that at this point is also around $2.3, $2.9 billion. But I'm assuming that these numbers will grow significantly and exponentially in the next year, because more and more companies understand that by nature we have one of the best drug delivery systems, which is the EVs, and a lot of resources of big companies will go there. You can start to see already with Takeda, Eli Lilly, AbbVie now getting to this field too. I think when big pharma companies will continue to explore this opportunity, we will see huge market opportunity for other indications. There is some kind of discrepancy between our financial situation, which we are publicly traded company. We just raised now 1.5 million Canadian dollars, and we will continue to raise in the next coming months to give financially support to our development plan based on the pre-IND requirements. And the fact that we are a small company, very lean company, with a small laboratory facility at the Technion at this point. We are going to grow to our own facility, which will be in an R&D grade. And we are not going to invest in a GMP facility, which is high expenses. We try to keep it as lean as possible to focus the majority of the money on the R&D and get results as soon as possible. You start to think, okay, I have a startup company, I'm a founder, how I'm going to finance my company? And you have different ways. The conventional way is going round by round, go to family and friends, and then go to the VCs that specialize in very early stage. And usually this path is very expensive. You probably will use more than the majority of your company in order to raise the first $1 million. NurExone, from the beginning, since the science was very, very strong, the results were phenomenal, seeing rats after full transection, I mean, full cut of the spinal cord injury, start to walk again. They said, okay, we said, we are going to take it public. We want that the other investor will understand that our science is good, and to show the potential here for investors to invest in the company. We proved it in 2022. We complete the RTO with a shell company, which was actually a mining company in Canada, raised 7.2 million Canadian dollars. I mean, it's unheard of that such a small company could raise so much. To go to Canada was to think out of the box. It's not trivial. You can see other company in Israel that they always aim as a first target to go to NASDAQ. To go to NASDAQ, you need to be a more than $50 million company. We were not there. So we wanted to build it step by step. Canada will allow us full access further to uplisting to NASDAQ in a 90 days procedure. Canada allows us to be traded secondary in Germany. By the way, the majority of the investors, I believe now, are German. There is more focus on the technological part with the German investors than the financial opportunity, like Canadian investors. In Canada, mainly the opportunity is limited to mining and cannabis. So technically, we are in Canada. That's true, but the ability to access a Canadian retailer money and access professional and more scientific investors, or I would say maybe, more advanced smart money in Germany. This is huge opportunity, and start. That's the first step towards uplisting to NASDAQ, hopefully soon.